Okay. Alrighty, so we're back. Fixed the lighting problem. Turned on my baby light. So we got The Force Unleashed comic duology. Yeah, I have a lot of duologies, as I've noticed. I barely have any trilogies. So let's get into this. First up, we got the Star Wars Force Unleashed comic tie-in for the first game, and I've done my review on that. That was the first video I did for my gaming series. This was a damn good novel. I love this thing. And fuck Vader. Lucasbooks. I love Lucasbooks. The show was so good. So this came out, I think this came out the same year as the first. Not first. Oh no. It came out a year after the game, I think. Yeah, because Force Unleashed came out in 2007. And then this, I think, came out in 2008, if I'm not mistaken. Woohoo! Yep, 2010. So I think this came out right after the game came out. So both of these were phenomenal. I highly enjoyed them. I'm trying to think what I was going to say. I lost track of my thoughts. Damn. Okay, now I remember what I was going to get into. Duh. The story for this one literally follows the game, but from a different perspective. It switches perspectives. And it's really good. It's phenomenal, and it's, straight to the point and everything. I don't know, I couldn't get over how good the comic was. Like, the game itself is phenomenal. The comics tie in really good, but they're told in different. This is told, but the comics and the game talk in different fashions. So you get, it's the same setup, just, different perspective. Oh, how much I paid for it? Well, I didn't pay 16 because I got this after it came out years later. So I paid probably under 15 for both of these at different times. I don't remember the exact prices, but they were fairly cheap. And Force Unleashed 2, this follows Fett's story, which was interesting. And why in the what baffled me, I mean, I like this. This was really cool. And I'm not into Boba Fett. And this is actually cheaper. That's the funny part. Because this one's a lot shorter. It's just, short and cut to the point. Versus this one, which is, a full-size story. So this one is Fett's POV in the game that was cut out. Or it might have been added in as DLC. Oh no, that was in the first one. That's right. I never did play all the DLC for the games because I didn't have all the money for it, so. Yeah. But yeah, this was really good stuff. And I thoroughly enjoyed the hell out of it. Like, I think, are they both by Hayden? Yeah. Yeah, they're both by Hayden Blackman. He did a phenomenal job with this. Like, this was good shit. I'm hoping they do a digital remaster for this, where it's got both games, all DLC included. For, personally, I want it for Xbox, because, I grew up on Xbox and whatnot. So, that's just me. But since they got Lucasfilm Games going on, maybe we'll get a remaster of this eventually. I don't know. Maybe we'll even get a Force Unleashed 3 that we've been waiting for forever. I mean, hell, I'd love to know what happens at the end of 2. That'd be a lot of fucking fun. Because that's the one thing that makes, that was the one thing that's good about the games for Force Unleashed. I will get you later, franchise. Early on that shit. The stories, they're so good and they're intricate, even though they're linear. There's depth to the backstories with with the characters, the setting, the location, well, that's setting, the enemies, the creatures, the conflicts, all that good shit, all that wrapped together. It's so good. And you can really, it's fun that you can, play the game and then enjoy the comic at the same time. But when it comes to the comic, like, you really get invested. And I also have the audiobooks for both of these. The audiobook actually has more in it than the comic and the game combined. That goes for this as well. There was so much that wasn't added in, and they should have added in, but oh well, shit happens. I can't get over how good this was. Like, you really can't beat how good of a duology comic tie-in this was. At first I didn't even know these existed. That's the funniest part. I had no idea there were Force Unleashed comics until I went hunting for them one day and I found, like, boom, it was good shit. And I had to have them, so I got them. So the premise is phenomenal. This is my all-time favorite Star Wars game, by the way. Like, it's phenomenal. This helped me write my Star Wars trilogy, actually. A lot of things helped me write my Star Wars trilogy, and I will get into that in a little while, because I need to do more videos on my writing and stuff. That's why I made part 1 and stuff, but I'll get into that later. This is about this. So, as a duology, highly recommend this shit. Go away. Damn. Highly recommend this duology. It is ultra rare. It is from Dark Horse, which, was the original home of every Star Wars comic that ever came out. And if you have any old Star Wars Dark Horse comics, yeah, keep them. They are valuable. And they are hard as hell to find. Unless you decide to go full digital and whatnot, or if you sold them. I feel bad for you, because this is really good. I mean, look at that. Seriously, look at this. Like, literally, it connects. Like, it begs to have a third. And it makes you wonder what the hell the third cover is going to be. Look how that connects. Like, that's awesome as hell. Literally connected. That's beautiful. That's crazy. I never noticed that till just now. That's nuts. Let's see. So the story, obviously, I fucking love it. The artwork and the eidetic memory, on point, phenomenal execution in it. The pace for it, beautiful. Doesn't really drag out a whole lot. It gets right into it, which is how I write. I'm like right into it. Can't say that. I had to poop. Then I wiped my butt. Then I flushed the toilet. It's like, ugh. So, yeah. If you've read these two, then you know what to expect. If you haven't read these two, let me tell you what you're getting into. You're getting into a very badass companion duology for 2 really good games. Even though Force Unleashed 2 wasn't as welcomed and embraced as it should have been. Because Force Unleashed 2 was good, but they could have added more to it, and it would have been a lot longer to enjoy. So hopefully, if they make Force Unleashed 3 in the future, we'll come back to this, and hopefully it'll be more expansive and shit, and it'll have better stuff to it. Um, it's action packed, it's fun, it's intricate, it is deep, it's emotional. It really, it makes you think sometimes. Like, other stuff will pop in your head as you're reading it, and you make notes and whatnot. Um, my favorite characters out of this, because there's a lot of different characters to choose from. My top pick is Proxy. Hobby, like everybody's like, "Oh, you like Star Killer?" Like, no. Not just Star Killer. Proxy's number one. Proxy's a badass. Like, shit, I love Proxy. That dude is funny. Oh my god, he's funny. And if Proxy and K2SO were in a bar having an argument, I would pay good money to see that argument go down. While L3's the referee. That would be funny as shit. Like, it would just be perfect. So perfect. So, would I recommend this to my friends? Duh. Especially if I got friends that are, diehard fans and whatnot, and they enjoy the comics over the movies. That's the one big branch I love about any fandom, is that there's the group of people who prefer the comics over the movies, and in the movies over the comics, and so on and so forth. It's fun that way. That's how you're supposed to be in a fandom. Like, you get into Star Wars, you got books, you got movies, you got games, you got toys. And you got books, movies, toys. Books, movies, toys, comics. Well, a comic can be books, whatever. But just for sake of four, like, you can choose any of those four and jump into either one. It doesn't matter. Multiple eras to choose from, so you can choose whatever era you like. That's the better part too. You don't have to stick with just one damn era because somebody said you have to. You can choose what you want. It's freedom of choice. So, oh hell, I'm tired. Would I recommend this to you? If you like action-packed duologies, this is for you. If you are new to the sci-fi genre and you want to try something different out that you don't know, and you're just completely neophyte towards it, try this out. You can always look at it online or through a website called Hoopla. That's HOOPLA.com. I think it's .com. I'm not sure. It's an online comic book website where you can literally look at digital issues of comics. So, if you like stories that are, linear, this is for you. If you like the stories that are linear with depth, this is for you. If you just like straight up macho badass moments, this is for you. If you are into Vader and fat, this is for you. If you enjoy Dark Horse comics that are good like this is for you. If you are Dark Horse against DC, against Marvel and DC, this is for you. So, until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.